Namaste, Big Cat Fire Signs, Grand Rising. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the planetary hot topics for your next 7 days. On the 20th, the moon enters Virgo. Take on more work. Being productive can make you feel good. Get focused and work hard. You also have the sun in Cancer trining Neptune in Pisces. Compassion and empathy can run high, and you can focus on helping those you care about. Mars in Virgo opposite Saturn in Pisces. Discipline may be missing, proper missing, and you may want to avoid dealing with anything too big. Energy may come and go otherwise. This frustrating aspect can leave you disappointed and angry when the dreams you work so hard on don't work out as you expected. Be patient, Big Cat. On the 21st, the sun in Cancer opposite Pluto in Capricorn. There may be fights for power and control, and it may feel like others are taking the mick. Yeah, trying to control you. Betrayals and hidden enemies come up to the surface today, leaving you potentially devastated. So be on the alert, darling dears. Try to avoid lashing out and find a constructive transformation that can help. On the 22nd, Venus retrograde begins in Leo. With Venus retrograde in Leo for the next 6 weeks or so, it can be difficult for you to express love and affection. You may show too much and lack any focus on the mundane, or show too little and lack a connection to your heart. A middle ground is needed. This isn't a fabulous time for starting new relationships. Good golly and gosh, as any summer fling will go down in flames. Yeah, put off any big financial moves, as well as, because you have to understand, Venus also rules money. Skrilla.com. You also have the sun entering Leo. Creativity, love and affection get the focus during this Leo season. But with Venus retrograde, this may come with challenges. You must find healthy, positive ways to use your creative energies and show love. On the 23rd, the moon enters Libra. The people in your life can get more attention, and you may want to improve your connections with others, especially with Venus now retrograde. Take a careful approach. Mercury in Leo squares Uranus in Taurus. Mental restlessness is afoot, darling dears. It may be difficult to focus on anything mundane or traditional. You may need to give your mind a break. Relax and fall back, darling dear, mentally for a while. On the 24th, Mercury in Cancer trines Neptune in Pisces, a very emotional aspect that could make you feel vulnerable, sensitive, and in your feelings a lot more than usual. It could also lead to impulsive behaviors. On the 25th, the first quarter moon in Scorpio. It spells major transformations. This can lead to helpful adjustments over the next few weeks. Focus on the transformations that will last, darling dears. Be patient and be serious, as well as what? Be intense about it. Mercury in Cancer, opposition to Pluto in Capricorn. A tense aspect that could turn your words into knives. Yeah. When you're feeling threatened or intimidated, it would be best if you walked away from the situation rather than lashing out at others. On the 26th, the moon in Scorpio, opposite Jupiter in Taurus. This can be strong, lazy energy. So if you don't have to be anywhere important, just relax and fall back. And please stay tuned in to the tarot reading to follow. Big Cat Wave. Namaste! Grand Rising fire signs, welcome welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive in and unpack. You have the blank rune, darling dears. A wish is about to be granted. Be careful what you wish for, darling dears. It just might turn up on your behalf. Sent to you from the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis, the blank rune. This is a fortunate omen for you, darling dears. Love it. Let's get a domino and back it right up. Oh, you have the double two, the energy of the High Priestess twice. Moon energy, as well as what? Mars and Aries energy, the Emperor energy. So this is about you what? Intuitively finding some kind of stable ground, some kind of stable footing with luck on your side, darling dears. It could represent a new job, darling dears. Maybe you are a tarot reader, but it also speaks about what? Tapping into your spirituality, listening to your intuition, darling dears, because it will be your guide for the next 7 days. The energy of a double two, leaning big cat, it means a wish is about to be granted. I can't make it up. I cannot. In the words of Jocelyn Hernandez. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's dive in. Let's see what your theme for the next 7 days is. I'll get one card. Just a quick shufti. Theme for my fire signs for the next 7 days. What is the overall theme for the fire signs for the next 7 days? Thank you. We're going to take the top card, darling dears. Ace of Pentacles. Strengthening bonds, new beginning. This also speaks about opportunities being presented to you, darling dears. Again, I'm tasking you with what? Listening to your intuition. It's manifestation mode. It speaks about abundance, prosperity, growth, and some plan that you've had, darling dears. You're about to become more emotionally stable over the next 7 days. For others, this is a ring bearing card. You may be hearing of an engagement or a wedding. And yet again, this is also the purchase of a house or a land. Everything is all go, go, go. For you, my fire signs, a fresh start in success. You are being gifted this fortunate gift, darling dear, from the universe. It's a season of improvements, darling dears, in your health, your finances, as well as what? Offers coming through. Love it. Wow. Base of the deck, you have another one, darling dears, the Ace of Wands. The Wands is about your work ethic, darling dears. Something that you actually manifested, you put your back into it. Something that you've been working on for some time is about to what? Come to fruition. Love it. I don't hate it. The energy of the Ace of Wands, darling dears. It speaks about you tapping into your personal energy, your power. Wands energy is fire energy, okay? So this is about you what? Tapping into your inner strength with an enthusiastic outlook. This is why you're being gifted, darling dears. You are seen as impulsive and maybe even willful, but everything you've done has been carefully thought out, darling dears. For every action you took, you are about to get a reaction, a favorable reaction over the next 7 days. It also speaks about this transformation, darling dear. Your confidence is on the up and up. For others, this is what? Birth of a much wanted child. Everything is going the way you want it to go because you took a leap of faith, a risk. All right, let's see what your ancestors think about this. This looks fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. We're going to use the Gods and Goddess cards. Give it a quick shifty to get your ancestral message. This one fell off, so we're going to go with this one first. Look down. Why are you looking up? Everything's going on down here, black. Bruh. What's this dream? Your first message is this spirit fox. Trust your talents in challenging times. Again, fox is what? Wily, darling dear. This is about you getting out of difficult situations, using your intellect, your intel. Yeah, challenging times, but you used your talents and you are about to be gifted a gift from the universe, darling dears, for your hard efforts. Love it. Let's pick another card. High Priest or Priestess, darling dear. Intend and create. Again, it's reminding you to what? Set your intentions, darling dears, and have faith the size of a mustard seed. This is also looks like a macabre in the back. Yes, baby. It's all go, 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 Power Rangers. Many of you are readers, darling dears, healers. This is a time when you're using your what? Natural born talents in order to what? Cut and go through. That's talking about making it to the other side in a manner which is more comfortable or fitting for what you truly deserve, darling dears. Conceive, believe and achieve, and you surely are going to be getting what you set out for. 2 aces on the tableau, darling dears. It speaks about partnerships, new beginnings. For others, no, because this is just wands and it's pentacles. This is stable commitments and marriage, a foundation, a new home. Something major is about to be gifted to you over the next 7 days. Some of you, this is the sign of your ascension, darling dears. One final card, a peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Listen, we don't argue with the simpletons, darling dears, especially if they've been known as a dummy bat. Nope. Let them be right. Keep your peace, darling dears. Keep your own counsel, because you're about to be gifted. Fortunate for you. Native American as well as Egyptian. You have your Native American as well as Egyptian ancestors coming through for you, darling dears, telling you to be what? Sly, sneaky. Again, it's about moving in silence, darling dears. Base of your deck, Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded, heart chakra. Heart chakra is represented by Thursday. It's ruled by Archangel Gabriel, darling dears. It rules the north. Maybe you're moving to a northwardly direction, darling dear, but it also speaks about going upwards. I like to say the north remembers, and for me, it's about your north node, living according to your life's purpose. Love it. Thursday is going to be important to you, darling dears, but it's about you, what? Trusting in the process, continuing to have hope, and because balance is about to be gifted to you because of the level of understanding that you've achieved. In that understanding, you learnt forgiveness, darling dears. Your heart is clean. Right, let's get a deck. Base of your deck, again, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, 2 different decks, darling dears. So this speaks about you. Some of you are solo dolo, like the boys or girls on the pole. It's about you being able to manage all of your responsibilities, balancing out your life, darling dears. But it also speaks about this journey was for you and you alone to take. You may have people around you, but this is your journey, this is your ascension, and this is your gift that is being bestowed on you, darling dears. Messages for my fire signs for the next 7 days. Thank you. You've got the badass alchemist ways. Manifestation mode, again, is telling you to set your intention. It also speaks into your resourcefulness. For you, somebody that's been going through illness, you're going to find recovery, darling dears. Pentacles in the upright speaks about good health, mental as well as physical. This is transformation. The Magician also rules short trips, so somebody's going to be taking a short trip over the next 7 days. It's because you are quick-minded, quick thinking. And you have command of all of your communication, your speaking, your writing, your bodily communications, darling dears. This is all of the combinations, right? And mastering all of these things. This is why you're being gifted. Clarify the Magician. This didn't want to come off the deck. We've got the 2 of Swords. Because you had to make a decision, darling dear. 2 of Swords is about being between a rock and a hard place. Moon energy. Yeah. Because you was dealing with people that are procrastinators, darling dears. Knight of Wands in the reverse. In the upright, it speaks about something is a long time coming. It's coming, but it's taking long. In the reverse, whatever it is that you manifested in your life, it's about to appear. Yep, in the here and now, Queen of Wands, you have the vision. You're a natural born leader, plan, plotting and strategizing. This also speaks about some kind of a spiritual union, meeting on someone. Yep, clarified by the Star card, darling dears. Clarify the Magician, please. Thank you. Yeah, look, Star card came in the reverse. There's a lot of people around you that don't wish you well at this moment in time. People that you may have cut out of your situation. Why? Because they're procrastinators, time wasters, right? You are vibrant, darling dear. You are in your element, fire energy, darling dears. You look good. Physically appealing, darling dears, to many. But it also speaks about you continuing to what? Follow your plan to the letter. There's no healing in a situation where you felt there was manipulation. Yeah, death card. Over. This is all part of your transformation, darling dears. No longer sacrificing yourself to circumstances and situations. If you notice, this is all major arcana. So this is what? Divinely guided, darling dears. This is you seeing things from a new perspective. In order to get through this transformation, you have to cut a lot of things out of your life. This is why things are coming in quickly. Clarify the Two of Swords, please. Yeah. When you cut it out, this is what is opening up your wish fulfillment, darling dear. Many options. This also speaks about you being in emotional alignment at this moment in time. The Nine of Cups is Pisces as well as Jupiter energy. This is wish fulfillment, having joy and balance, but it's also the universe telling you this cut off, whatever you cut out of your life, darling dear, you activated the genie in the bottle. This is why you have the blank rune. This is why you are about to get a gift, darling dear. Yes, baby. Yeah. Moved away from situations where you couldn't. Cups represent relationships. This could be family, whatever, darling dears. For others, this is a loss of a pregnancy caused by the stress of the procrastinators that you had around you, darling dears. But you will have another child. But it also speaks about letting go of situations and circumstances that no longer serve you and continuing to stand your ground, Scotty. This also speaks about you being spiritually protected. Yeah, from the unhealed, darling dears. You've also been protected from certain conversations. You didn't have to worry about it, darling dear. God heard. Your ancestral team heard. What's coming in right now for the big cats? Yeah, a new beginning, a fresh start. For others, you'll be traveling, darling dears, in order to embrace the true new beginning of a new contract. It could be a love contract. This is Gemini energy. The Lovers, darling dears, the third house. For others, you're going to be getting some kind of communication, maybe from a distance. Gemini, the third house, represents younger siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins. But you're going to be getting news from a distance. Somebody's looking for help, darling dear. They're looking for Captain Save-A-Ho. Yeah. And in Pentacles could be to do with their finances. But if they're already bad with finances, darling dears, again, the Ten of Wands. If somebody's coming to look for a loan, only lend what you can afford to lose, darling dears. Tower moment, because they're going to piss it up the wall. They're not going to tell you what they truly wanted for. The Tower moment on the Queen of Wands speaks about a divorce. You've divorced, left a situation. The Tower moment is fire, Mars and Uranus energy. This speaks about a situation that was at crisis point, darling dear. Maybe it was a final argument that caused the destruction, but it was the key to your new life. This is about you continuing to release habits that you picked up in that situation. When you're around toxic people, you do pick up their toxicity, darling dears. Yeah, Sun card. This has been really unhappy in a situation with the devil's most diligent workers, darling dears. Good golly and gosh. What else? This is about you releasing also addictions, addictive behavior. And again, you get the Ace of Pentacles. 3 times it's turned out, the energy of the 3. Numerology of the 3 is that you're going to be meeting new groups of people, darling dears, because of your growth and your authenticity. The number 3 is ruled by Jupiter as well as Neptune energy. So you have a lot of hidden enemies, darling dears. But it also speaks about release, because Neptune is the 12th house, darling dear, Pisces energy. This is your spiritual journey, high priest or priestess. You're getting over the dilemma and trauma caused by past people. Getting over, moving on from situations. Many people didn't think you'd turn your back. They expected you to stay there and put up with their foolishness. Yeah. This also speaks about liars, darling dears. Liars who chose to lie to you. Confirmation for someone. A toxic trick. It could also be a third party. Third party does not necessarily mean a sex, a romance that was going on. It could be a friendship. It could be in a family group. But you was always the one that was on the outs, darling dears. These people were quick to always drop you in it, darling dear. You never had the support you needed, even though you came through with true compassion and love. You even tried to give them the heads up on how to move forward in their life, and you was hated for it. Yes, you were. Let's see what else is going on. Some more messages for my fire signs. Thank you. Yeah, again we see the star card in the upright. This is a healing. Somebody may be even stepping into fame. If you've got a platform, a business, a website, this is about you being noticed. It also speaks about benefactors, or a benefactor in particular that's coming through to support you. Star card, Aquarius energy. Aquarius is what? The 11th house. Lean in, big cat. Lean in. The 11th house is of shared visions, shared expressions, and it's also the house of older siblings, darling dears. Maybe you had an issue with older sibling in the past, right? Older sibling. Yeah, this older sibling wants the opportunities that you've created. It also speaks about an offer. You have an older sibling coming through to make some kind of offer, darling dears. Don't trust it. 9 of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who's got a lot of negative attachments. This is someone that had your name like, well, they called you everything but a child of God, darling dears, in them streets. They want to heal a situation, but it's for their benefit, not for yours. This person hasn't changed, this person or people. The 11th house is the house of friendships, darling dears. It's the house of groups, progressive ideas. Yeah, you are not on the same level. You've moved on from them spiritually, figuratively, mentally, physically, all of the above, darling dear. You've moved on from those relationships that no longer serve you. What's this? Yeah, they want to come and offer Page of Cups. This is somebody who's emotionally manipulative and immature, darling dears. Page of Wands on its face. This is someone that comes to light you. If you haven't got two progeny, right? If you've got two progeny, they're like night and day, darling dears. But if it's a sibling, this sibling is coming to light you, darling dears. They are, like I said, emotionally manipulative. They want to lie. It could also represent a friend, darling dear. Someone that you've cut off from the past because you got the badass alchemist ways. This also speaks about this person is coming towards you with a quickness. When? Give me a day. When? Got 2 cards, darling dears. Look. Somebody wants a handout. Definitely. They feel that you've got it in the pocket, darling dear. The Skrilla.com, the folding stuff, the money. Pentacles. Lean in, big cat. Lean in. Pentacles represents what? The winter months, darling dears. Maybe you had the altercation during the winter months, or they will be coming through during the winter months. But it's also for you to what? Give them something. Gift them with something for a fresh start. Yeah, you're going to have to think about that, darling dears. Because remember, these people are not your friends and they don't wish you well. They wanted you to be depressed. Listen, emotionally unstable. Listen, they wanted you barking at passing cars in the streets and dressing like Quasimodo's bestie. What's this vigilance card? Somebody wants you to be vulnerable, darling. Listen, you're strong. 9 of Pentacles. You know your worth and you've added tax. You release the burdens of the past, darling dears. And you're focusing on what? Harvesting whatever seeds you've planted. And we already saw the harvest that's coming through for you, darling dears, over the next 7 days. 5 of Wands. This is a situation or a manifestation that came out of what? Instability and conflict, darling dear. You've made, or you've created some kind of cohesive, you've created a constructive freedom because of your versatility. The energy of the 5, darling dears, is ruled by Mercury and again Neptune energy. And it's also a travel card. Somebody's going to be traveling, darling dear. You was meant to go in as a group travel, but you'll be going alone. 4 of Cups. No regrets, darling dears. Knight of Wands. Moving on quickly. Yeah. From the what? Listen, there's many people that have a lot of regret about you, my big cat fire sign. But it's not remorse. That's the difference between a Judas and a Peter. And God said, allow it, leave it, because you're about to be blessed. This is why they're bleeding out of the woodworks. 2 5s on the tableau speaks about 5-5. Let it go. Let's get a final message for you. Then we're out of here to get great. Final messages. I'm going to go with the Kippers. Final message for my fire signs for the next 7 days. Final message. What's the base of the deck? A number 2, darling dears. Maybe you're the second child in line, or somebody who hasn't got your swag, darling dears. A number 2. This is my God card, darling dears. And again, it's on a 5. We're seeing 555. 555 speaks about a quantum leap ahead, which you've had, darling dears. It's creating new opportunities for yourself, right? In all areas of your life. That has been what? It's been signposted by the Most High. Change in the reverse. There's going to be no change to this new blessing that's gifted to you, darling dears, because you deserve it. You're no longer chained to the past. This is about you seeking distant horizons. This is a community of people, darling dears, that are going through it, darling dear. Yeah, I told you, many are living in regret of how they treated you. This is loss of job, loss of home. Some of them haven't even got a car. They're jealous of the Flintstones, darling dears. And the same way they talked about you, well, guess what? They've got all of that talk at their back, darling dears. Base of the deck. This is God's authoritative thumbs, darling dears. You already got the message, and it's on a 7. 7 is a highly spiritual number. It speaks about analysis, reflection, and getting new knowledge. But always speaking your truth, darling dears, even if your voice is shaking. Base of the deck is what? Security. Judgment card, darling dear. What they wish for you, they're now going through, darling dears. As you've got the what? The blank rune. You also have the energy of the double 2. A wish being granted. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings, todd love to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.